So today I will be going over the B major scale. And so to go over the B major scale on the piano, I'm going to start by going over the major scale formula, which will help us construct any major scale, and then I'm going to use that formula to specifically craft the B major. And then after going over the specific notes in the B major scale using piano staff, I'm going to go over how to figure out if what your sight reading is in B major, and that is by looking at the key signature. And so I'm going to help just give you some tips on how to find that for B major. Then I'm going to show you how to play B major on the piano, which is pretty simple. And then I'm going to show it at varying speeds, so you can take your pick. And then I am going to show you how to use solfege using the B major scale in case you're a singer and that's your thing. And then I'm going to give you something to practice, which, you guessed it, will probably be the B major scale. Over the major scale formula. So in this part, we're just going to go over how that major scale formula pertains to the B major scale. So you're going to start at B, since we're going over the B major scale. Then you're going to take a whole step. A whole step from B is C sharp. A lot of people think a whole step goes from A to B, B to C, but in this case, B to C is only a half step. So B to C sharp would be a whole step. Then you're going to take another whole step, which gets you to D sharp. Then a half step from D sharp is E. Now again, this E to F sharp is a little tricky, but a whole step from E is not F. E to F is only a half step. E to F sharp is a whole step. Then F sharp to G sharp is a whole step. G sharp to A sharp is a whole step. And then you take a half step to get you back to B. And this is the B major scale. Now, if we look at the treble clef and we look at the key signature, do you see all these 5 sharps? Guess what? There are 5 sharps in the B major scale. And that's how you identify which scale is which. So if you look, you will have an A sharp, and then you'll have all of the sharps. See, you'll have C sharps, you'll have D sharps, you'll have F sharps, and then you'll have G sharps. So you will have all of these sharps that are in the B major scale. And that's how you identify which key signature you're in. And that's how you identify which note gets the do, which note gets the so if you're singing in sol. So now we're going to go over the B major scale, and the notes of the B major scale are as follows: B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and B. Now, to go over it, in case you don't know the key strokes of the piano, let's just go over that really quickly. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. And this is C again. So we are going to start with B, since we are doing the B major scale. So we're going to move this a little down. So the notes are B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, and B. Let's do it again, right? B, C, D, E, F, G, A, B. Let's do it one more time. That's as fast as you really need to go. And if we're going over solfege, again, for a B major scale, B is do, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, and do. Usually I play this with my right hand, so sorry if it's a little odd. And we can do it again. Do, do, re, mi, fa, so. So is pretty important. Again, la, ti, and do. Yay, you made it to recap time, which means we're going to go over what we did today. So today, we went over the major scale formula, and we went over the specifics of it, like it's whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, whole step, half step, and we showed how it works specifically with the B major scale by showing the specific notes of the B major scale. We also showed how to identify the key signature of the B major scale in case you need it for sight reading or for solfege singing. Then we went over how to play the B major scale on the piano at varying speeds so you can suit your fancy. And then we went over the solfege specifically for the B major scale. And then we're here. So now you have one thing left, and it's the practice. So you can either rewatch the sections where I played the B major scale at varying speeds, pick a tempo that suits your fancy, and play along, or you can use the image provided on the right and practice it on your own. Either way, practicing will help you get better at identifying and playing the B major scale.